Welcome back, everybody. One moment. Okay. Casey is having issues with his internet, or rather, April is. So let me get this sent out to anybody. Hey, Anamora again. Let me get this sent out to everybody that wants to be on, and everybody gets to hear some good old background noise. Adam, I'll send it to you. Oh, Traci will be on in just a minute, I'm sure. And Derek, I know, was just live. Derek, I hope that you can come in. I had to run to the post office real quick. So I don't know who's seeing this now. Let me see. I think I resent it to Destiny. I hear birds. Who is outside? Is that you, Traci?
I have my window open and I'm sitting by the window.
Oh. So, that sounds wonderful to me.
If anybody doesn't like it, I can always shut the window.
No, it sounds wonderful. I was just riding down the road and I was thinking of Destiny because I heard the song Jesus Take the Wheel.
Aw.
Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning,
Cheryl and Anamora. Welcome to our therapy,
which we all need. Oh, the only people that don't need therapy are the ones that say they don't need therapy.
That's right.
We all need therapy. All right, let me share. Let me try to share this for the Porch Church Network. So, in case anybody wants to join and even just watch it. You guys, everything's running so slow for me. Everything but Traci. Traci's right
here.
on. Oh, is that Destiny?
I'm here.
All right. Share on
Just cook my lunch. Every time you guys see me, I'm feeding my face.
That's a good thing. That means you've got food on your table.
That's right. I have to stay on the same eating schedule. Rank takes his lunch at 11, so I try to stay on the same eating schedule so I'm ready for dinner when he's ready for dinner.
I really never want anything for supper. It's just part of that surgery that I had, but I was craving 8:32. It's 8:32 your time?
Gerald Silver, welcome to our therapy.
Okay. I sent the link to Derek and Adam and Destiny, and if anybody else out there you guys want to come in, all you have to do is, and look, Cheryl, I'm a hot mess today, but I don't care. All you have to do is message me. Hey, Geanna, do you want to come in live? Or Cheryl or Anamora, any of you, I can message you the Hangout link, and you guys can come in and do do your artwork as we're doing ours. Traci, what are you working on?
I am working on a picture of a flower.
Oh, another one. See, and you guys, let me move my stuff around. I am going to try my wings today. I'm going to try to do my wings.
Let God guide you.
And let me find my brush. Yes, I mean, Casey is having issues this morning up at, April's. Their internet's going in and out. And so I told him that I could do it for mine. I have no way of, I really have no way of, let me see how, me logging into the Porch church as far as the internet goes. Like, I can't do from the YouTube site. But let me see. Try to do this sideways where you guys can see a little bit.
I posted on Facebook, for anyone who is friends with me on Facebook, I posted a picture of my flower garden. Two, actually. One from the side of the trailer and one from the front. So you can see both pieces of it. It's kind of a L shape.
Let me see if Mama wants to come in here. Geanna, do you want to come in here and look at you? You have the flight of the bumblebee look. Look at this hair. And the only reason I put on my face this morning was to make myself get on up because I really did not feel like getting out of the bed. But so I messaged Traci because I knew Traci would tell me, come on. I'm listening and sometimes watching. Good. Cheryl, I've missed
That's
you.
That's wonderful, Cheryl.
I have missed you. Mama, are you going to jump in and try to work on your dream catchers? Nope. Let me turn it around this way. Okay. Since I'm going to have to back and forth look at the chat, well, all right, Geanna, I am going to pick my words. Still in your PJs, no bra. I have to, when I pick out my clothing, I have to pick it out in a way that I would still be decent because I don't know if it's fibro or what it is. Anything on my shoulders, and sometimes I will wear my bra, but for the most part, anything now that is on my shoulders like that, it hurts. And that's why I had bought appropriate PJs, so in case I stay in my PJs.
You have a friend that sent you some tees to help out with that, huh? Some tank tops to help with that underneath your PJs?
Yes.
Isn't that nice of her?
Yes, my wonderful friend sent me a bunch of them, a bunch of tanks, and Casey hung them up for me. And I just have to see which ones are going to be adequate. But I guess, I don't know, you guys, and this has nothing to do with my painting, but I wonder if they make, if I could find bras that would not hurt, I mean, everybody talks about the genie ones and different ones.
Mm-hmm.
Even the kind that are like sports ones,
they still pull on your shoulders.
Yes, and I am not, well, they used to call it blessed. So I'm glad I'm not blessed that way. So that way I can get away with wearing some shirts.
Mm-hmm.
But I just haven't found anything that's comfortable enough. They say, there's the Wonder Bras out there, but if there's Wonder Bras, I haven't found them yet. So I'm at home most of the time, and if I have to go out in public, I will be decent. So that's my story. And see, I didn't get things set up in time because Casey thought he was going to be able to do it from his, and he didn't get to. And I'm hoping Derek jumps in here. I sent the link out to
I
everybody.
just do not understand how anybody could be concerned about the way they look after how welcoming and open arms we are. And after all, Destinie came in from her hospital bed, and how can we be concerned?
I sent her a link. Let me see if she got it. I mean, so that way if she wants to come in here with us again. I did send it. So Destinie, and I did send Derek, and of course Adam again.
Is Kimmy still camping?
Kimmy may still be camping.
Because I haven't seen much of her this weekend, which I knew I wouldn't because she was camping, but.
Yeah. So I sent it out to, hey, Adam. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, that could be a process, Adam. I get that.
Good morning, Tara. Tara, would you like to come in? And all right. Okay, where is my paddle? She's scared of my drink catcher. Oh. Are you bringing your drink? Adam, she's bringing her drink catcher to show. And I'll have to stand back to show. I started for the art therapy last week. This was what you started last week.
Oh my goodness, that's beautiful, Mama.
Do you guys see? It is double. Well, they're going to want to see it up close.
That is beautiful.
And then it just goes on and on with beautifulness. Look at there. So Adam, he says beautiful, gorgeous. So that is what Mama. Oh, and I love these little ones. See, she's got the little doves there.
Mm-hmm.
I think those are cute. With, wood beads and bones. It's got wood beads and bones and I think I got some turquoise. She's got some turquoise, but I love these colors.
Mm-hmm.
That's the natural. Yeah, and in this light, they just show up true to nature. I love this part too. And I gave Mama the idea. Usually I'm not good with it, but to braid in with the what is that leather? Yeah. Oh, okay, Mama. My shoulders won't. I don't see how people do it. Okay. I don't see that. Just you guys, that's ridiculous. Just that.
Frustrating.
Sorry. Geanna says she can't wait to get hers because Rebecca got her one. So Rebecca just hadn't sent it to her yet. No, Tara, to me, I know what Momo said it stands for. I have one in my room, and I am medicated for my night terrors. So the medicine I'm on now doesn't stop me from dreaming, but I love mine as a decoration. But yeah, they're supposed to trap them. Adam told the story. He read the story on. If you go on Adam's Adam Exploits last interview, Tara, it was with our group on. It was for Derek's page, Traci's page, my page, and the Porch Church Network, and with Casey's Geisha Treasures, that business. So he had all of us on there. And if you go watch that, he reads out what Mama sent, which is the like the history, I guess, of what
The
Dreamcatcher.
legend of the dream catcher.
Yes. So that's, and really, I had such a good time on his channel, Tara. You should go watch it later. I mean, it was not much different than what we're sitting here doing now. I mean, it was just so laid back, and you know, it was an interview, and Adam kept us on point, and which, you know, I'm not great at.
Adam's good at that.
But it's like everybody kind of promoted each other, you know. We all kind of we all get something from each other. It's if and Adam, if you'll put Derek's page out there and Traci's and Tara are okay, guys. I'm already got to get me a rag. Tara, since she already has ours, I want her to know how to watch Derek's too. We just have a good group of people.
A good group of friends.
Yes. Family. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
even. Once you're on here, Tara
We're all
already knows.
crawlies.
Yes. And like I told Dwayne, I'm going to claim them on my taxes. So you guys send me your information, and I'll claim you. We need it. Oh, these people! I don't understand how people get $3,000 and $4,000 back on taxes.
I know. I don't understand how that happens either.
I never got that when we had 3 kids living at home. So I don't understand that. But you know, good for you. Anybody that can get any kind of money back. I am to do the wings, and I have a picture, but I really don't want to be. I want to try to keep up the chat to see what you guys are doing.
Oh.
And right now, I'm just mixing some paint. And I don't think the angel wings need to be. I know they're not going to be stark white. So what I'm going to do is mix blue. I'm mixing white and blue. So that way that will be the base color. Because if you think about it, most of the time there's so many, what would you call it? There's so many different colors in the wings. You know, they have to start somewhere and then build from there. And you know what? I'm looking for one certain paintbrush. One certain paintbrush. Oh my goodness. You guys, this was from a jewelry jar and I use it for my paintbrushes. Hey, babe. Well, Casey, I mean, can you come in here since I've already put it? You want me to send you the link? I'll go ahead and send you the link. You want me to do it on Geisha Treasures, or where do you want me to do it from, Casey? Where do you want me to send it to? But just picking this jar up. I mean, do you want me to send it through Bougie Bear? Do you want me to send it through Bougie Bears? I'll go ahead and send it anyway, whichever way you can get on. Oh, I love those birds. You know, we don't even need music. Just the birds is wonderful.
They get noisy up here sometimes.
Well, that's fine. All right, let me see. Let me do it through April. Okay, now, okay. Oh, let me go live chat. I'm seeing in the top chat. Ah, oh my goodness, Adam.
Oh, for
But
goodness sake. That's ridiculous.
just picking up this jar, that's what I'm looking for. Just picking up this jar was hard on my shoulders, in
Mm-hmm.
which I know that that's something that is going to be. So there is no, you know, what will be. And Casey thought, kind of thought I was being off color when Doris Day died,
Yeah.
and I said, with Case Ross Raw, and he's like, Mom. And I'm like, no, I loved watching her show, and I loved
Mm-hmm.
to hear her sing that.
Mm-hmm.
And there isn't,
Whatever will be, will be. The future is ours to see. Que sera, sera.
and there's another song. What is it? Oh, one I sing that when I'm having a bad day or something, it'd be Mama said there'd be days like this. Mama said there'd be days like this. So I do that one too.
Mm-hmm.
But I will repost a video of me and Casey in the car and entertaining my granddaughter in the back seat. And he was playing this on that's Casey Ross Raw is on his playlist. And we were just rocking out. My grandbaby was in the back seat just getting it. Bless
Mm-hmm.
her. She may be coming and spend the night with me. I'm gonna see.
I'd love it when my grandbabies are in my house, but they wear me out. I love them, but they wear me out.
She's real easy for me.
Yeah,
All right, you guys. The first stroke, you guys. This
you
is
can
something
do
I've
it.
been working on.
You got it.
When
Let
I was
go and let God. Let go and let God.
oh,
Let go and let God.
okay.
There was a hymn that they played at church on Sunday morning that just keeps I only know the chorus by heart, but it just keeps playing over and over in my head, and it's this is a day of victory for our God. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. That's the only part I can remember.
I like that.
But it just keeps playing in my head.
Well, you know what? That's a good thing to have in your head.
Yep. Things like that just bounce around in that big old empty space I got sitting up there on my shoulders.
And the more that we sing, and the more Casey has brought out, and he'd say, "Okay, we're gonna do this one,"
Mm-hmm.
and it's like more songs just come flooding back from my memory.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did it, Tracy. I started my wings. I
I'm so proud
started
of
my
you.
wings.
I'm so proud of you. I know that was the thing you worried about the most.
Yes, it's just the start. Look,
Yay! It's beautiful.
you guys, that's the wings going around. And if Vanessa was here, Vanessa would love it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Like
that
going like God.
yes, that's the wings that's going to surround my little me, the little girl that used to hide. And the more I do, the more. I mean, I never mind here now tearing up the craft pieces we are trying to make. Good, yay, yay! So we get to see grandbaby art. Is that correct, Jennifer?
That would be sweet.
And anybody that does stuff. I want you to post it. I should do that.
Oh, Darlene B had to go mow the lawn. Right, mowed the
I
lawn
know.
yesterday.
I'm telling you, she is a hard working person.
I can't mow. It's too hard on me. I can't walk that much back and forth across the yard. You just can't, and it's uneven ground, like grass. That uneven ground is really, really, really difficult for me to walk in.
And you know, Casey, I told him, I said, well, I wish I could because I always loved yard work. And he was like, Mom, you know, I said, but we got that zero turnaround lawnmower thingy. And but he's right. I mean, I used to get out there in the heat of the day and do yard work, but you know, what would happen if I were to get out there and end up with getting overheated? Because that's another thing that bothers me now is the overheating.
Right. Adam said it's raining on and off where he is. And Adam loves Mama's Dreamcatcher. Mama, if you can hear that. Adam loves
She's
it.
on now. Adam, it is gorgeous. The puppy is afraid of it, and the cat, I didn't tell Mama, but the cat was swiping at it.
It's beautiful. Someday I'll wish upon a star and have enough money to get Mama to make me a dream catcher.
Tell her what your favorite colors are. Mama, are you hearing this?
My favorite colors are green and blue and red. And my daddy is looking down on me from heaven because I can't color.
I am trying to share on different places.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, Mama's grands live with her. Hers is Casey, and she has. We have had great grandkids, and my daughter living with us. Oh, Lynn B likes red and pink and purple. All right, I did share it on the Porch Church Network, but let me share it on the sing some, Traci. You done got me
Okay.
thinking of this song
Let me
about
think.
Wicked on a Star.
Let me think. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. How I love that old cross. 'Twas the nearest and best. I don't know all the words.
I don't care. That was still good.
I will sing to the old rugged cross till at last, da 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 da. I will sing to the old rugged cross.
Okay. And exchange is
Someday for a crown. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. What else I got in my arsenal of brain? I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses, and the voice I hear calling
Through my ears. The sound
Da, 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 da.
away.
And he walks with
With
me and he talks with me and he tells me I am his own. What the heck me?
and the joy
Voice I hear as I tarry there, no other has ever known.
I love that song.
Me too.
You guys, when I was a kid, you know what I thought it meant? I thought they were saying Andy, like Andy Griffith. Andy walks
And he
with me.
walks with you and he talks with you.
Huh?
That's funny.
When I can't. When I was a child, I'm telling you. When I was a child, I thought as a child. As an adult, I still think as a child.
Geanna, you are too kind. My voice is not.
Mine
What,
either. I got that deep voice.
certainly not what it used to be, that's for sure.
Heck, they can't even call mine a smoker voice because I ain't never smoked.
Mine's a smoker voice.
I've just always loved gospel music. I've always loved the feeling
Mm-hmm.
of yes, yeah. Geanna did send that to me. You guys don't know how blessed I feel to have people send me that. I know a lot of people says, like, well, I wish people quit sending this and that, links. I love it. I
Mm-hmm.
love it. You might not want to pass it on if you know other people don't like getting them, but hey, send them on. Send them on to me because, especially with music.
Mm-hmm. My mother-in-law used to love going to at her church one Sunday a month. Hi, Todd. Welcome back, Todd. My mother-in-law used to go once a month. She wanted someone to take her to, they had an old-fashioned hymn sing on Sunday night. I used to love to take her to those because they would sing all the old hymns from like our childhood. I loved that. They don't do that anymore at that church.
Gianna, I love them. And San Juana, no matter how bad San Juana feels, she sends inspirational things. And all of you guys that send stuff through through my Facebook, I'm glad, and I always enjoy it. I always enjoy it. And Todd, I subscribe to that pastor's website that you sent to me that was singing the Elvis song. I love me some Elvis gospel. I just love it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm telling you, my daddy had an Elvis-like singing voice. It was just amazing, and he used to love to sing him some Elvis songs. I miss him. I miss him every day. You never get over that.
I I don't remember the sound of my mom or dad singing, even though we did go to church. But my grandmother, I kind of remember her singing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was my oldest sister. That's where I got, I would have her sing me to sleep. And
Mm-hmm.
the church that we went to, that I went to with her when she was a teenager before she moved out, it was a contemporary, they played different kind
Oh
of music.
yeah.
But now the one, it was like a evangelistic church, which, was kind of Baptist. The music was the same.
Mm-hmm.
Aw. Adam said he sent Casey a happy birthday during his auction last night.
Oh, and Elvis, happy birthday.
All right, you guys. I'm still working on it because I'll have to let it dry, but that's going to be my angel wings surrounding the little
That is
men.
going to be beautiful. I love it.
And it's going to be different dimensional. I want it to kind of stand out some.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know how many times you guys, the Lord had, I believe in angels. You can't very well
Me
read the
too.
Bible when they're from Genesis, when they talk about the Bibles from Genesis all the way to Revelations, especially in Revelations,
Mm-hmm.
and all through the Bible. I don't see how people can't not believe.
I
And
believe in angels, and I certainly do. I collect angels and have them all around my home.
so I think sometimes he sends them and we don't always know
Mm-hmm.
who's an angel, who's not. I mean, you just never know. Don't want to be knocked out. Okay. Flipping Particles is live, and so anybody that watches Flipping Particles, I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Who's trying to call me? I can't take a call while I'm on line.
Who's trying to call my friend Darlene?
If it'll let me do it. Let me see if it'll do it. All right, let me see. All right, I'm on Google. I hope it don't knock the other out. Let me see if it's going to let me. Are you there, Todd? I don't hear nothing. Todd.
Anyone ever heard the angels put feathers in your pathway? I have never heard that.
That do what?
Forever Luzon said, has anyone ever heard the angels put feathers in your pathway? I've never heard that, but that does sound amazing.
Well,
Because
somebody
every now and then, you just happen to be walking and see a bird feather laying on the floor, ground, I mean.
Well, somebody told me the other day, I think it was Rebecca, if Rebecca Cruder's in here, the other day, she told me when she went to the doctor, there was a duck. Out of the blue, there's the duck. But like I told her, sometimes God puts his beauty there. I got to see the beauty in, I'm reading the things. I got to see, some mornings I'd get up to go to work and bam, right there would be the moon because I had to, be at work at 5:30 in the morning. But the moon would be so awesome, in the sky, and I couldn't help but just, look at it and say, thank you, Jesus, thank you. I mean, beautiful. How can you not believe there's a God? Yeah, and Tara, all right, and different colors have different meanings. I have not done that yet. I have not Googled, but I'll get Casey to Google it and print it out about the different colors mean different things.
I had a girlfriend who lost a baby boy 52 days after he was born to SIDS.
Aww.
And every time she was missing her son and thinking about him, she would see a turtle. Whether she would see a turtle, a real live turtle, or if she would be in the shopping center or something and see a turtle figurine. Every time she was really thinking about her baby that passed. And I said, did you ever think that maybe God places those turtles in your vision to let you know that your little turtle is just fine with God? And after that, she kept thinking that. And so she'd see a turtle and she'd say, my Damien is okay. His name was Damien. She'd say, oh, he's okay.
Yeah.
He's okay. He's with God.
I think the Indians really believe that, because they name their children things, and now Geanna, I know she would understand that more than, because I don't know all the Indian culture, but I just know that I believe that he does put, his beauty in so we could see it.
I do. I agree. I believe that he puts things in our pathway that we're meant to see.
I don't. Right. Todd tried to call me through Facebook. He's probably going to send a sing-songy. And let me see. I sent him the link in case he wants to jump on. But Casey had said something about me, and it's still rough. That's why it's hard for me to show, but it's still the rough part of what I'm going to do. He talked about me putting the me now, but like I told him, I want this to, I guess, be about her and nothing there. But I really want the mirror to be a breakthrough. So what I'm going to do, you guys, is I am going to, I think, make it look like the mirror is cracking, and I'm squeezing out way too much paint. But let me extend it a little bit. But I want to do cracks in the mirror. To just, I want some gold color to be kind of coming through. And I can't wait to do the dimension. You guys, it's hard for me to try to figure out what I'm doing.
You are doing just fine.
I can't make it mean something, I guess, until, like Traci, you said, until it's makes sense. But I just feel like that had I seen when I was a little girl, had I seen with spiritualize and see what was going on in the background, I think the mirror would have cracked. I want the mirror to crack, and I want God's glory to come through. So that's what that's where I'm going to go with that. That is, I guess that is me now. I'm busting through. My shine is coming through.
Yeah.
From, I'm still the little girl deep down. I never want to lose that. I never want to lose, and that's why I told somebody, never lose the sweet spirit of a child that's within you. And just somebody had put, you don't have to be being strong doesn't mean you're weak. I forget. I think I reposted, but somebody posted being strong doesn't mean you're weak, or being kind. Kindness does not mean weak.
Right. Kindness is not weakness.
Joy
wanted to know what we were talking about with the colors.
Derek brought it up. Usually he's here. That the different colors, if you Google it, different colors mean different things. And now I haven't Googled it, and I guess I should have. Oh yeah, that's right. Chakras. Yeah, the different colors mean like different things. I don't know. When people ask me what's my favorite color, it's hard for me to pick a favorite color.
My favorite is green, but my second favorite is blue. Green and blue.
Now, I guess if you're talking about jewelry, I love the topaz colors or
Mhm.
citrine. I think citrine is that's the name of it. The yellowy, real
Mhm.
and the topaz colors. I love them, and I
Yeah.
love green colors. It's just hard for me to. I just do something, and that might be what at the moment that I love. I've had this shell thing in here because I pick it up and do my hands on it, you guys,
Mhm.
because it's that my hands when they hurt or if I get nervous talking or something. I love this shell bracelet, and people really don't like stuff like that, but it is
I
so.
love those shell bracelets. I love anything with the shells. Reminds me of the ocean. I love the ocean.
I mean, and that's pink and
Mhm.
broken up shells. And I just think it's the dang cutest
It's
thing in the world.
beautiful.
But yeah, I like colors like that. And this has the green and the peach and the pink.
Mhm.
Now let me go and get something else I'm gonna work on. We
Okay.
started what 11:30, so I guess we can go just a little while. Oh,
Mhm.
oh, and look.
Oh, my poor grandbaby. Positive for strep throat.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Antibiotics for 2 weeks, and then they want him back in 2 days to retest him to make sure it's going away.
Is he the one that you had?
No, he wasn't the one that was here he was here on Saturday, but I haven't seen him since Saturday, and he just woke up with a fever this morning, so.
I was just thinking that you could have caught it. But I did pretty good when I had daycare. My immune system was better when I had daycare than
Yeah,
what it is now. Um,
that's exactly it. I always give those guys such a hard time. I say, I almost never leave my house, and they're bringing stuff home and giving it to me. They don't catch it, but I catch everything.
my brother, the last brother who passed away, he was very asthmatic when he was a child. He was
Hmm.
so easy to catch pneumonia, and
Yeah.
he was in and out of the hospital a lot. So as he got older, he would hurry up and tell people, because he'd catch pneumonia even as an adult. And he would tell people if they come around the house and they were sick, he would tell mom that, well, I got to go, or don't come around me if you're sick. It's because
Hmm.
his lungs, I guess, were so scarred from when he was younger that, one of my uncles said that he'll probably end up with emphysema, even though he never smoked.
Hmm.
But my mom and them were very heavy inside smokers.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I found one of my jars. You guys is so unique, and you know what? I told Casey, I said the thing looks like it could be a lighthouse. I don't. Uh,
Uh-huh. It does.
it's hard to see a clear jar, but the way it's shaped looks like it could be
Hmm.
a lighthouse. That's a jar, olive jar that the
Oh, an olive jar. Yeah, I can.
yeah. See, and I mean, I see different things.
I never thought that. I'm gonna save me an olive jar and make a little lighthouse out of it.
Yeah,
You
see, I
paint
mean,
white and red stripes around it. That would be cute.
oh, and think about it. If you put you one of those little candles like from the dollar store or something,
Hmm.
oh, hey, I know. the lid, if you were to say take the lid, which I don't know where the lid's at, but if you were to just glue one of the little ones, or not fix it somehow so that you could cut it on when you wanted to have it attached to the lid. Oh, Velcro.
There you
could do
go.
Velcro. The sticky two side, and then if you got the whole thing painted, and then if you just have the top part, you have different little lines in it. Upside down like that, Tracy, you could see the light coming through.
It would be like shining the light. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That's okay. I know what I'm doing with that one. Oh. Come on, when you get your cam. Come on, when you get your cam.
It's a beautiful day. Geanna, welcome back.
When are you getting your cam?
This is the day for victory of our God. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. It's a beautiful day. I wish the sun would come out at my house. It's kind of cloudy, but the birds are chirping. Just wish the sun would come out a little bit. Would be nice.
Okay.
I was trying to hear what you were singing so I could.
Oh no, you could hear me in there.
I could barely hear you.
Mama started it. Victory in Jesus. Victory in Jesus. Do you know that one?
I don't know if I know that one.
Oh,
Sing a
victory
little bit.
in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and he bought me with his redeeming blood. I'd love to marry him and all his love. Mama's back there singing it.
See, that goes back to that brain fog. I like get to singing something, then I can't remember the words anymore.
Well, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. And that's like with me being out of church as long as I was. Yes. Yes. Okay, Geanna, I guess I can come in and edge. Good. Let me send you.
Absolutely.
Let me pull you up, Geanna. Okay. Todd's going to come in a few.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Shine.
I'm plugging up the glue gun.
Such an awesome. My flower's almost done. What do you think? I'm not a very good, like, I have a hard time even matching colors sometimes.
That's pretty. Those colors pop. You guys. See, I should be in there at mine. In there. But it's brighter in here, and the computer works better in here because when I'm in the other room, it tries to pull up two different. Hey, Geanna.
Hello.
Hi, Geanna.
Geanna.
Beautiful girl, beautiful girl. Good morning, beautiful girl. Even though it's afternoon.
Geanna, I'm just glad Traci's full of it.
Hey.
Hey, I was singing Jesus Take the Wheel. It was on
Hey.
radio. It was on radio. Jesus Take the
Yeah.
Wheel. I was just singing that because I thought of Destinie. Jesus just took that wheel. Now I got to find a place to put the glue gun so it don't mess anything up. See, Mama should have been sitting in here with me at the table. Mama! She could have been sitting in here and you guys could have heard her singing.
Mm-hmm. She could help me with the words when I forget.
So let me see what you're making, Geanna. Let me see your bead work.
Well, I'm just going to be putting the edge on this.
Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Hold it up just a little bit higher. Yeah. Beautiful.
It is. And see, Geanna, that's something I can't do. We all have a talent. And see, Traci didn't know what hers was until I made her know what it was.
That's right.
I'm gonna do a mermaid. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna glue this down. Let me hold it with my, because the way it came in the other time, see that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I like it.
The way I accidentally did it on the other person's God jar that they haven't gotten yet, but I'm almost finished with, the way it peeked through there, I'm like, whoa, well, let me go ahead and do that on purpose. You know? So
I like it.
I am about to E6000 use that because I don't want the glue gun. Sometimes the glue gun gets foggy, like cloudy looking. See, I've got it on the bottom of this jar.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of cloudy, but that won't matter since I'll be putting shells on that.
Oh.
I have to get a beverage refill. I will be right back momentarily.
I'm just trying to keep. I just don't know if that E6000 is going to take the paint off of this Starbucks. This is the Starbucks lid. You know, I didn't realize the glue could do that. You know, take the paint off of something, but it sure did. It sure did take the it took the fingernail polish clean off of that one jar. I like using fingernail polish sometimes because it's like acrylic, you know. I love Traci's birds.
Well, they sound beautiful.
I know.
Birds.
It is nice to hear them singing like that. And it's a little bit cloudy today. Otherwise, by this time of day, they're kind of quiet for a while, and then they're noisier in the morning and in the evening. But it's cloudy, so they're kind of noisy all day.
Oh, okay.
My husband ran off to the back. He did not want to be any party of being in the video.
Oh, chicken.
That's okay. Some of them are like, I was just checking on you.
Yeah. Mama says Dollar Tree has that E6000. I'm gonna have to go and get me some of that E6000.
Yeah,
I love E6000.
They have it in black too. I didn't realize I bought the black. This is the clear, but I bought a big thing of the black, which works well.
Mm-hmm.
They call it jeweler's glue. It's flexible, paintable, and when it's stuck, it's really stuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm live making my first, it's been in my head, I just haven't done it. I have somebody that I've got to do a beach type of God jar. It's the woman at the hospital that she has everything beachy, and she was so kind to me when I was having to have tests done, not to make me come up with the whole amount of money. You know how they do. Oh, you got to have MRI. Well, let me see. I think you need to pay $300 or $400, and
Yeah.
but she was so kind not to do that. So I have forever. It's been months that I had to do her one, and I haven't done it. But it's going to be, I call, beach type. And thank goodness for Darlene B and Misha. Was it Misha that I sent one with the chickens? I think. They really made me look outside of the paint outside the box, I guess you could say. They made me look to different ways instead of just, decorating one portion. I could decorate the whole jar a different way. Stuck on it. And you know what? I got to put another glue stick in. This one ain't working.
Trying to find some hymns on the internet so I can have the whole words.
I think we found one in there. If Todd comes in, Todd will get us going on one.
Oh yeah? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
There he is. Todd, do you know?
Hey,
Hey,
Todd.
Mama, I want to answer your question. It is not a rude question to ask me. In order to get to know me, I guess it is a good question to ask. She says, Geanna, are you 100% native, or is that a rude question? Well, no, I am not 100%. There is no 100% Native American Indian anymore. But
That's
they
true.
do put them down in enrollment books as 100%. I am half Native American Indian, and the other half is Irish. So imagine that temper.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
We're trying to think of a hymnal. Traci is trying to think of a hymn.
But I always forget the words halfway through, so I start singing one, and then I'm like, Meh.
Yeah. Well, I want to say good morning first to Darlene and to Miss Geanna and to Miss Traci. How's everyone
Good
doing?
morning.
Good morning. Is that loud enough, Adam?
Go check the chat real quick.
We are wonderful. It was wonderful. Destiny got to come in and be with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Yeah, I was there on the other one this morning. Yeah, I want to say hi to Lynn B, Shy Dove, Adam. What's up, buddy? Forever Luzon. Thanks for being here. Or I'm on your show, so I mean, thanks for being on her show.
That's okay. You can say it however you want, Todd.
It is always our show.
Yeah, it's the show. So yeah, I've got a couple things to ship off. Had to make a very important phone call to follow up. Once I hear back from that person, I will let you know. And because it's huge. My heart was pounding when I made the phone call. It was awesome. It's good to do that, to get outside your comfort zone and make your heart pound sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It is. And I am, we said prayers earlier. I hope things are going good with Derek, Mr. NASCARman.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very, very happy that God allowed us to keep my pixie chick.
For sure.
She's looking good. I can't wait to go meet her in person, her and Tommy and the kids.
Oh, when are you going? I'm jealous.
I don't know, whenever Rebecca sets it up, whenever she has time and whenever it works out for everybody.
Oh,
but there's no reason not to. I'm 3 hours from Rebecca, and Tommy and Destiny are 3 hours from Rebecca, so we can meet right in the middle.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Hey, I want to say good morning to Cheryl Siver. Hey, Cheryl. Thanks for being here.
Cheryl is, I think where are you at, Cheryl? Because I think she's like 3 hours behind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember that song.
Geanna, that is beautiful.
Let me
Thank you.
hold it back up, Geanna. And is that going to be an earring or a pendant?
It's an earring.
Oh, see, Todd, Geanna does her own beading. She beats her own jewelry.
Really?
Yes.
Well, can you hold that back there up again? Because I had it over on the chat. I didn't get to see it. Oh, yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
There's the edging that I'm doing.
That is so pretty.
Wow. Are you familiar with another person who beads? Her name is Natalie Waltman.
No, I'm not.
I picked up one of her. I think she's still a subscriber of mine, but I picked up this piece from her. And if you Google her, Natalie Waltman, she has some pretty nice stuff too.
Oh, that's
and
a
I thought,
kitten pouch. I make those too.
Yeah, I needed a new one because my other one wore out. I keep my shungite rocks and a couple other special rocks in here.
Well, put her link down there for me, Todd, if you're able to.
You know, I don't even know what it is anymore. I bought that from her probably. It's been a while. She initially bought something off of eBay. It didn't work out. We made friends, you know, because somehow you just make friends.
Yeah.
And come to find out, that's what she did. And yeah, I bought some from her. So.
I guess I call it making family.
Yeah.
You know, making family is kind of what we all do. You know, and that was, I guess, that was proven even more when we were all put in together to find out about Destiny.
Right.
And she said she couldn't believe so many people care about her. And I told her, I said, well, I mean, you come together as family in the community and you do care. So. Todd, is the little picker, is she little flipper, is she out of school yet?
She is upstairs. I don't know what she's getting into right now. She was looking up beauty shops last time I saw. She was researching beauty shops, the best place in town to get your hair done.
Oh boy.
I just wish my grandbaby was girly, but she is her own personality, and I'm not one that's going to force, you know, tell them, oh, you can't play with this or that, because they all have to know that they're special, and imagination, you know. You can't stifle a child's imagination.
You know, that's one of the coolest things about being a reseller is it gives us the opportunity to be who we want to be in our own little realm, right? Because right here is what we control. So there's days where I will get my Hot Wheels and I will play like a child with my daughter, and we'll play and have fun and have imagination. And because that's something that as we grow up, we forget to do, man. We forget how to play. You don't even have to have, just pretend. We forget how to pretend.
Right.
And that's
We
fun.
do.
And yeah, so I try and get back to that every once in a while. So remember to pretend, guys. It's fun.
I have always. And that is
I break out the dollies with the grandkids. I used to do it with my own daughters, and I used to get down in the dirt and mud with my sons. I mean,
nice.
And yeah, I would walk in with worms and bugs in my pockets too.
That's awesome.
Well, I don't want to shock anybody, but Casey wasn't a get in the dirt kind of child. If that is shocking to anybody.
I'm not shocked in the least.
But he was mischievous. He was the child that put the cat in the wash machine. And I heard the kitten making sounds, and I had to go look for it.
Oh
He's
my
still a bit
gosh.
of a practical joker.
And or I would find my huge bulldog. She was a huge pit bull. I would go by, and he would be in the bathtub, and there would be that huge pit bulldog in the bathtub with him.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm like, oh, okay, see, I'd have to let the water back out. But, you know, and my daughter was such an easy one, but at 3 years old, I heard one of our cats making a noise, and my sweet, never done anything wrong 3-year-old was sitting on the cooler, and it took me I don't know how long to figure out the cat was in the cooler. So all kids are going to do kid things.
Sounds like
They
Dennis the
are.
Menace. Dennis the Menace kind of stuff. Mischievous.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
you know, my daughter says,
song request up there. What was it? Pass Me Not? Anybody know that one?
pass me not, oh gentle Savior.
Hear my humble cry.
Yeah.
I do not know
My
that one.
mama put that one out there. But what was the other one Mama said?
I'm gonna start looking at church sales to see if I can find any old hymnals.
Oh yeah. Oh, Tara put out Pass Me Not. Todd, do you know that one?
Which one?
Pass Me Not.
I do not.
Hi, NASCARman.
Derek.
Yeah, it's let me see.
You guys want to see something cool that just sold?
Yes.
Let's see.
Wait, let me lock it on you.
Oh my goodness, I've not seen
Ooh.
one of those in a long, long time.
Oh man. And you mean things like that
One of
are
those
sold?
dial on the bottom ones.
Yep. I got this about 3 weeks ago, probably. I got this from my first garage sale haul. So it was about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month.
Cool.
I picked it up for I think $2, maybe $3. No more than $5. I can't remember. I should have wrote it down. But anyways, it sold for 79
So cool.
or $75 or something. So we're gonna
That's a
ship
good
this off.
price.
Yay, there's Derek.
Derek.
Hey guys.
I didn't get my text this morning. Wake up, beautiful. Are you coming on, sunshine?
Yeah.
Did you get that call handled?
Mhm.
Just say yes or no. That's fine.
Nope.
Nope.
12
Boy,
phone calls
babe.
and nothing yet.
Okay. Well, nothing yet is better than bad news. So we're
Right.
praying for you. And I don't like to see Derek. I don't like to see you not happy. I don't like sad Derek or
I don't like being sad myself. I like enjoying every day of my life, but when you have things happen, you know, things happen.
True.
Hey, Derek.
Hey Todd, what's going on, my man?
Oh, just down here doing my thing.
Did you,
what else
did
is new?
you just see what he sold, Derek?
What's that?
Did you just see what he sold?
No. What'd you sell,
Oh.
Todd? What the heck is that thing? Oh, the
Phone.
phone. The phone. Cool.
Yeah. Went
Nice.
for $79 plus $7.85 shipping.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's vintage. That's why. Those things are amazing.
Yep.
Did you see what I found the other day on Sunday, Todd?
What was it? Refresh my memory.
The gem doll cars.
Oh man, that's
get-
like 1985.
Yep, I get 2 of them for $5.
And
Awesome.
Derek, you had some awesome stuff, but I think last night was just off night because you know April did hers, done a one too, and Casey said, you know, she didn't do as well. You know, she had to keep putting some of hers back, and I said, well, maybe it's just a holiday, you know,
Right.
I
because
think maybe people were just, out doing things and they weren't sitting on their phone or computer.
Right.
Because-
But that's what I'm thinking happened. Yeah.
you had some awesome items, especially the comic book.
Oh, the comic book finally sold. Misha bought them.
All of them.
Yep.
Because
Good.
the vampire woman one, I remember those.
The Vampirella ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw somebody asking for the Vampirella ones before I fell asleep.
Yeah. And look who's here with us. Look who just
Well,
popped
hi,
in.
Destiny.
Destiny,
Here she is.
my sweet Destiny.
DESTINIE.
Hey,
Yeah,
Derek,
Tommy just texted me, so he must have been telling me that they're going on live.
no, he was texting you to talk to you, mister.
Oh, well, I'm on a live right now.
Well, I didn't realize you were on a live. I just saw you in chat. And I'm like, oh, there he is. Better call him quick before he jumps in.
Okay.
He wasn't quick enough.
Yeah. So
Destiny, I heard when I was going to the post office for Casey, I heard that song Take the Wheel, and I thought of you. And I sing real good in my car, especially when I'm by myself.
Oh, I sing the best in the car and in the shower when no one can hear me.
doesn't that always how it happens?
Oh, my neighbors can hear me.
I am a rock star in the shower.
So Destiny, you look better today. No oxygen, no nothing.
I had another transfusion yesterday, and which brought up my hemoglobin to 8.4,
Nice.
which is good.
Yep.
Hold
It's not
on.
great, but it's getting there.
It's getting there.
Yep.
These beds are uncomfortable.
They
I
still
know,
have you in
right?
the ICU, Destiny?
What's that?
They still have you in the ICU?
Yeah, I'm in the CCU.
ICU, yeah.
Critical Care Unit.
What the? That's the cardiac care unit. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it said critical.
No, cardiac care unit.
Well, hold on. I know it's got to say somewhere in this place where I'm at.
Yeah, usually CCU means cardiac care unit. ICU is intensive care unit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I was in critical care. So yeah, you're probably right. I'm not.
Remember, I
I'm
worked at a
so
hospital for 8 years, and my wife still works at one. So.
Derek,
Oh,
when I watched the racing, I really thought that your wife was one of your kids.
Really?
Like a kid sitting there. And when you said it's just me and my wife, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, she looks like a kid.
isn't Derek's wife adorable? I love her.
She is, and she's so she's Spitfire.
Yeah.
What the Southern people call piss and vinegar.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, that's what they when somebody here is my mom always said dynamite comes in small packages. And believe me, she should know.
Yep.
Because that woman is something else.
So.
Heck yeah! Give me 1 second. I gotta mute and call my nurse.
Yep.
They forgot their phone.
Oh boy.
This is to make call lunch.
No, that's so they can talk to the people. Yeah, they have those now.
It's their lunch one,
Yep.
and I could have too much fun with
So yeah, no, Darlene, you have to pick your car.
I had 44. Mine
40.
was
No, for this week. For this week.
Oh, okay. I'll go on your thing because you came on about time I was going to the post office.
Yeah.
I'll get it in a minute.
Yeah. No, that's fine because I'm starting to get a lot of people already picking their cars now, and I think we're at 20 cars right now, and we're at 34 this week again. So.
Well, I know one thing.
What?
There's Tommy.
Oh, Tommy's coming in. Oh no. Oh yeah. Yeah. He PM'd me. So hold on. Let me see for a second. Let me see what he wanted.
See if he wants to come in. Geanna, I know you have trouble with your hands because you talked about how hard it is for you to braid your husband's hair. Wasn't that you?
Yes.
So do you have rheumatoid in your hands?
Yes, I do.
See, I do too. Now today, it's mostly in my left thumb now, but my right hand. But see, today my hands aren't that, they're not that swelled, but it's mostly in this area. The trigger finger, they call it. I have that in my middle finger. So.
Can I borrow your hand for a little while?
Yeah.
Do what?
Did you had trigger finger and your middle finger? I was gonna ask if I can borrow it for a while. Yeah, right here. Hold on one second, guys. Again.
Yeah. So, Darlene.
Yeah.
I got myself another one at a yard sale this week. Look at this one.
Wow. Yeah. Star Wars.
Art Therapy Star Wars book.
See, Traci, you need a Star. Oh, Traci's muted. She needs a Star Wars.
Yep. So I'm psyched. I'm like, yeah. I mean, these things are really cool. That.
I swear. Oh, that's in there.
Yep.
Oh my God. Wait. Let me lock it on you real quick.
Okay. So see, there's Luke. There's Princess Leia. C-3PO. All these are all the different ones you can pick.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh, that's.
So I'm so psyched.
You're gonna have to shoot me a price on that.
Okay, well, I'm glad my husband left the room.
Huh?
I said I am glad my husband left the room. He's a huge Star Wars fan.
Oh.
Yep. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy a lot of this book.
Yeah.
Because I've never seen this book before, and I love it. See, Destiny?
Well, guys, I went. Sorry. Oh, cool.
I'm back.
You guys,
My grandson is in trouble at school again today. He was being disruptive in class. He cut his hair twice with the little kid scissors in class. Yeah. My son, I don't know what to tell him. He calls me. He's like, "Mom, what am I doing wrong as a parent?" But I don't think he's doing anything wrong as a parent. I don't know what to tell him.
How old is he?
He's 6.
That's
6.
He's just doing what little boys do.
Traci.
I mean, he's going to go through this phase at his little age. Mama, you had your little boy, so you know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Is he a commercial kid?
what's that?
I told my son, I said, you may have to bribe him till the end of school. He responds really well to money and being able to spend his own money. And I'm like, you may have to bribe him, like,
allowance.
Every day that he doesn't go to the resource center, 50 cents or something, he responds really well to that kind of stuff.
Casey responded to having his games taken away from him.
Yeah.
No game time.
Well, the child already has, this is no joke. My son has already completely cleared out that child's bedroom. He has nothing in his room but his dresser and his bed and his hamper. Everything else is locked. He took the door handle from the bedroom door and switched it with the closet and locked all of his toys in the closet. He can't get in the closet.
Oh, no.
Look at it. It's almost done. The edging's almost done.
It's beautiful. Geanna, that is so beautiful.
That's what I love. And see, Casey was just going to write in his art journal, but I know whenever we used to do Facebook with April, hers would come in and out. And so they're up there. So he better do it tomorrow. He took his Bible with him, you guys. And they will have the art supplies. Oh, they might be watching it because, you know, he was in here earlier.
Mhm.
There is Miss Peggy. Sing it. Peggy's in the house. Go ahead and sing, Traci.
Peggy's in the house. Peggy's in the house. Peggy's in the house. Peggy's in the house. Good morning. Good afternoon, Peggy. Woo woo.
Well, I've still got an hour of morning, so that would have worked for me.
You know, for anybody that comes across this video, I do promise there is just tea in here. It's green tea. I thought I'd take green tea and coffee and
Diet Cola.
last night.
This is Diet Cola now. I
Rum and
switched to Diet Coke.
Rum and Coke?
Diet Coke. Just Diet Coke.
Rum and Diet Coke. There you go.
No, I don't
It's
drink
coffee.
any alcohol. None at all.
Oh no.
Well, I take a
Vodka is
sip
great.
of communion wine at church. That's the only alcohol that I consume is communion wine at mass.
That's grape juice.
Destiny, are you okay?
No, they use real wine at our parish.
That's
It's not the
crazy.
strongest of wines, but it is wine.
Are you okay, Destiny?
Not having a spleen is gonna disrupt my once in a lifetime, well, once every once in a while, alcohol
Consumption.
Oh, so it affects that too?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what the spleen does.
I don't either.
It's okay. So what I know of it so far, and if somebody else knows more, please let me know. I'm still trying to get the chat to pop up, but it helps regulate your immune system. Like a filter, a second filter.
It's a filter for your white blood cells.
Yeah.
Ask them about magnesium or I'll ask my grandson's other grandmama because she had a wreck and it punctured everything. And it messed up her spleen and it just put bone shards all through her. So I will ask, she was telling me when I had the puppy's picture made, she was talking to me about different things that she supplements. And
I have to see a infectious disease doctor.
Yep.
And I have to wear a bracelet or a necklace at all times explaining I do not have a spleen.
Yes.
wow.
Emergency ID bracelet. Yep.
Where do you get those and are they expensive?
Medical Alert. You can get them at Rite Aid, Walgreens. They make them right up for you, right there.
Okay. And they're not expensive, are they?
They should be covered.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to show you my cool cane. Oh, come on. Come on. All right. That's not my cool cane. That's my cool cane.
Oh, that is sweet.
Yeah, she got the four.
Yeah, I have a 4-footer, but it doesn't have the little squiggly in the thing like that.
They're showing those on TV now. They're supposed to help you stand up straighter.
Did you just hit yourself?
No, I
Stretch.
didn't grab the pillow in time.
Oh.
And I sneezed.
Mine
take it
just
easy.
has this kind of a handle, but it's just straight to the 4-footer.
Yep. Yeah,
So,
I have something similar to that at home,
Yeah.
but I was told it was outdated.
you guys tell me this. Do you think I need to wear me one? Because there's times that I just, it's kind of like passing out. I can't respond.
Yeah.
But
You should. Yes.
because I went in the post office today, but when I came back, by the time I got towards my bedroom, I just felt kind of weird. Mama was talking about, don't you do that to me.
Yeah, I would. I mean, it's the best thing for it because they've always. I'm supposed to be wearing one. I have to get one made, but I have so many problems that I don't think they're gonna be able to fit it all on one bracelet.
They
Yeah.
have those ones that you actually have, like they pop open and it has like you can put paper in it with
Yeah.
more explanation.
More
Says
information.
Steve.
Yeah. Yep.
Now I do have my medicine list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And-
keep a medicine list in my.
I wonder if anybody's
I put
ever
that one.
had like a USB drive that they wear with all their information on it and just got a medical alert thing on top of it.
You could.
Tommy,
I think that's what they're
are
trying
you
to do. They're
watching?
trying to do like a USB drive.
That would make sense.
Flash drive. Yeah.
Tommy, if you're watching, I just gave an idea out.
He should be watching because he says he's going to be heading up to you guys soon. So that's what he told me.
Yeah, he will.
He says, "Honey, call me, Destiny." Tommy's on the chat. Says, "Honey, call me."
Good boy.
Oh, crap. Oh, okay. All right. I'll be right back, guys.
Check on my puppy. I'll be right back, you guys.
Yeah. Y'all.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be right back too.
How come we always get this with our bunch, Traci?
I do not know.
I know you kept on bugging this morning. Please come on. I'm like sitting there going, I'm trying to get in touch with this lady. It's like driving.
I had a feeling that that's what was going on, but I didn't. But I was just like, I just wanted to hear from you that everything was okay, but you still don't know.
No, I mean, I called at 8:00 this morning. I called at 9:00 this morning. I left a message and they said, we'll get back to you within 24 hours. I'm like, no, I can't. I'm not waiting 24 hours.
No, that's not right.
I want somebody, and I called them every 15 minutes. I'm still getting a voicemail. So I'm like, you know what? If I don't get a call back today or tomorrow morning, I'm calling back again. And if that doesn't happen, on Thursday, I'm going down there personally.
Yeah. Sit there until they give you an answer.
Right. Because it's like crazy. I'm like, you're stressing me. You're stressing me out, and I don't need that stress. I mean,
Right, that's exactly it. You don't need the stress, and then you're not sleeping, and you're having all this other stuff going on because you're stressed out about what they want. Well,
right.
Ugh.
Yep. So it's like, last night she goes, "You all right?" I'm like, "No, I'm going to sleep on the couch again because I need to be here. So when first thing in the morning, when the kids are getting ready, I know I have the phone next to me. I have the phone number already put into my phone. Now I just have to hit one button, done." And
yeah. Well, and I think you're like I am too, Derek, in that Brian has to go to work. If I'm sleeping really poorly, I get up and leave the bedroom because I feel like he's got to get up and go to work. I want him to have at least a decent night's sleep.
Right. And that's what I do too, because Tina's got to be at work at 6:00 in the morning. So
right.
And she's worried because she's like, did she call? She texted me 3 times. Did you get in touch with them? No. It's not like I'm not trying to call, and that's the whole thing. Is I'm gonna go after I finally get in touch with these people. I'm gonna be like, listen, I'm gonna bring a paperwork with me stating, look how many times I called you.
Right.
It's getting ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah, come on.
So
come on in here with me. Here you go. There you go.
It's just I'm just like I talked to my friend Joe this morning at 6:00 this morning. He's just like, all right, just relax. He goes, if it's something seriously major, they would have answered the phone by now and talked to you. I said, not this state. I said, not this state. It's ridiculous.
Right. That's easier to say to just take it easy and not worry about it than it is to take it easy and not worry about it.
Right. So he's like, well, you can call me anytime you want. I'm like, yep, I will. I'm just, I'm trying to be positive. I want to smile on my face because I want to have some fun. I want to enjoy this week. And it's like when you get something, and then when I woke up this morning, I came in. I was in here, and I looked up, and I went to put the TV on. I lost my internet. Lost the internet and lost the TV.
Oh,
I had nothing. So that's another phone call I had to make. And they're like, well, you're behind a month. So I'm behind a month for my cable. So you disconnect me, but you have people that are 6-7 months behind, and you don't mind, and you don't bother with that. So I'm like, listen, here's the money. You're screwing me for this week, but I gotta, because we only have what, the week and a half before we get paid again.
Right.
So I says, you couldn't wait until the 3rd. Nope. That's it. Sorry. You work with I'm like, you're a big box company. I wanted to start laying into them. I'm just like, nope, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I'll wait until everything else gets situated, and then I will see what I have to do.
That was one of the things when I set up all of our utilities.
Yep.
When we moved here.
Yep.
I said, I get paid one time a month.
Yep.
That is the 3rd of the month.
Yep.
We pay all of our household bills on the 3rd of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And if you make my due date anything other than around the 3rd, don't expect payment until the 3rd of the month, because that's when you're going to get paid.
Yep. So, but they don't care anymore. I try to get it all. I try to get it at like the 5th, so I get it the day in, and get everything done, and but nope.
Give you a couple days, right?
Nope. They don't want to do that. I'm like, dude, then you're gonna have to wait for your money, and it's what happens. They disconnect you. It's like,
it's ridiculous.
Like I said, they have 20 million people. They got 22 million people that they have on this, and you're 6 months you're behind. That's okay. Oh, you're a month behind. Sorry.
I know. How does that work?
But you give all your employees.
My aunt, she's so funny that she said she has a cell phone. I tried to call her on her cell phone not that long ago, and it's like just went straight to voicemail, and I was like, what the heck? And she called me back. She was like, okay, you can call me now. I paid my bill. It was the same thing. She had like the day, her due date. If they don't have payment on her due date, they shut her cell phone off.
That's ridiculous.
I'm like, I would be changing companies.
That's why my phone here is a government phone. It's free. I don't pay anything. Nothing. And that's fine. I don't have to worry about sending a bill out. Nothing. It's everything. I get 1,000 minutes for free talk time, unlimited text, and a gig of data. That's all I need.
Yeah.
And I don't pay anything. If I want to make it increase, then I can stop paying. But their biggest bill is $25.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
So I'm happy with it. If I run out of time, oh well, I run out of time. Get back in touch with me another day. Or text me.
Right.
So, but I got it right through the government, and I was like, "Score, I'll take it," and I can. And once a year, they're like, "All right, we got your paperwork. You're good. See you later."
That's good.
When I started, when you start, you get 500 free minutes. I'm already at a year and a half with them, so I get up to 1,000. They said once you get to another year, you get up to 1,500. So every year they add a little more. So here she comes. She's back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
What's the matter, Miss Destiny? You all right?
Hi, Destiny.
Yep. Hi.
I'm Hannah, the dietitian. I'm an intern. I'm almost a dietitian. This is Andrea.
All right. Yeah, shut yourself down. There you go, Des. Yeah, she's gonna have a busy day today. Today's the Tuesday. Everybody was off this weekend, so she's gonna be busy all day in that bed. She's not gonna like it today, So. I told her just bounce off, and when you finally get some time, that's when you can check everything out, because it's just so tough. after a long weekend. And now
Oh, yeah. And then they moved her or are moving her from CCU to a regular floor. So then you get all that switch over.
Yeah.
Craziness.
Yeah.
But I guess that's one reason this morning I saw how, she came right on the other day, almost from the next morning she came on from the hospital?
Yep. Yep.
And I thought, now what if, I don't go on and then Destinie is sitting in her room, with nobody to talk to.
Yeah.
But it seemed like it made her feel better to come on here and.
Yeah. Well, she's constantly her and Tommy always like check in and hey, what's going on? What's up? And so it's one of those things where it's like, we all keep an eye on her.
Well, I'm just glad that I'm part of the extended family now with all of you guys.
There you go. One edge.
Yay.
One done. Here's the bag.
Beautiful.
And Mama's back there doing another dream catcher. So
did you just put a hook on that? You put like the
French
fishing
wire.
hook type thing?
Yeah, the French wire. I've got some back there that are 925.
That's beautiful.
have you, Traci, have you gone to Geanna's? Because she showed a bunch of her jewelry she was outside. Got her stuff laid out, and it was so pretty. When was that video uploaded, Geanna? It was recently that I
didn't show anything from outside. I just showed beads.
No, you didn't. You didn't have them like on the patio.
No, that wasn't me. I think that might have been somebody else.
But did you show your work inside? Have you uploaded a video showing your work?
All I've done is I just did a mini bead haul, my very first video. I figured that would be an appropriate way to actually introduce myself is with a mini bead haul. So yeah.
So it must have been what I saw.
It's my very first video, and you'll see these in there. I'm just finally getting to doing the edging. So
and see, Geanna, this is a good way for you to get comfortable. Golly, the more I scratch my hair, the worse it gets. This is a good way to become comfortable.
Yeah, for sure.
To come in on like something like this and get used to being on camera. Even though I've only done live ones. I don't know how it would be to do like you guys to upload.
It gets very interesting. It gets interesting. I mean, so Traci, you really haven't done anything outside of your house. That's the fun part. That's the thing where it's like, well, your whole channel is pretty much designated in your house anyway.
Yeah,
it is. And a lot of mine is too, because of the disability and me not be able to getting out. But when I do get out, I'll have my kids take the camera, or my friends just take, because like this weekend it killed me. I mean, I was so wiped out. But
Darlene was worried about that because I mean, what did you posted a couple of
video. Yep.
A couple of haul videos, so we knew you were out and about sourcing. And
well, Saturday we had my son's game in the morning, so we all did that, and then we had like 2 hours before my mother-in-law's cookout. So we're like, well, we're in the area. We're not in an area where we always are. So let's go and do some yard sales. Well, we hit like 15 yard sales.
Wow.
And I mean, some of them we just drove by. We didn't even bother. There was one, I wanted to buy it so bad. It was a Christmas blow up, and it was a Santa Claus, but it said, one of the letters must have fell off, but it said snow hoe on it. And it moved, his head moved. Oh God.
That's funny.
Yeah, but then we hit 1 yard sale, and I literally, Traci, you would have had a field day. This guy had probably 400 NASCARs.
Oh, wow.
Tony Stewart, Mark Martin.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
all the older stuff, not the
the
new
ones from the era that I started really watching.
Right. And I'm sitting there, I'm talking to the guy, and I'm like, yeah, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this. In the first haul, you saw it. I got the Looney Tunes cars. I got the TGI Friday car. And then I picked up that 1/18 scale, the 70 Plymouth Barracuda.
Yeah.
$2. I paid $2 for that thing.
That's
I
crazy.
couldn't believe it. The old man was like, yeah, I'll sell it for $2. And I'm like, yeah. And a lady had it in her hand before me. And I got out of the car because it takes a couple of minutes to get out of the car.
Right.
So I get out of the car and my son's like, Dad, there's cars all over the place. And I'm like, cool. So he's pulling stuff up and he's like, Dad, look at this. I'm like, Dad, this is this, this is this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And so I was like, all right. I'm like, just put stuff together, guys, and then we'll figure out a price. And he had QVC for race fans only stuff too.
Wow.
And, yeah, I was like, and I even told the guy, I said, you're missing 2 of these boxes. And he goes, what do you mean? I said, this is a set, this is supposed to be a set, and this is supposed to be a set. He goes, hold on a second. He goes running into the house, and he goes, oh, those aren't there. Oh, man, where did they go? And I'm like, I don't know, bud. I said, so I just wanted to be a ball buster. I'm like, well, what would you take for all the die casts and all the Spawn figures and the Star Wars stuff? The guy goes, you want to like buy us out? I said, yeah, well, I would have to come back. I said, my wheelchair's in the back of the car, and I have this. And he's like, give me $500. You can have everything. And I'm sitting there going, ooh, man. So I called my friend Frank. He owns a store. And I said, Frank, can you come over here? And he goes, why? What's up? And I says, here's the deal. The guy wants $500 for all this stuff. You come and take it. Because of me, instead of giving me money for telling you about it, I'll take a couple of the pieces. He went over there. He offered the guy $450, and the guy took it. He took it. Everything.
Wow.
Yep.
Because that guy just got rid of his stuff, wham bam, right there.
Yep.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yep. But that's what's nice about having connections with people that do stuff like this, because I can call them in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yep, I'll take it all. Because he does literally, he has a trailer that he goes to Stafford Springs, he goes to Thompson, he goes to New Hampshire. He does all the tracks. So all that stuff will sell for him. He'll get a little bit. So,
yeah.
And he handed me some stuff. He goes, here you go, you're all set. And I'm like, thank you very much. I'm good.
But you just look tired to me, Derek, last night.
Yes. I thought so too.
It was just the stress of what with everything going on, and but yeah, and then when it wasn't going how I wanted it, and I was trying to be positive, and when I'm passing stuff that I know usually sells,
right.
And it was just sitting there, and they're like, nope, we don't want that. Nope, we don't want that. Then what the hell?
I was really shocked because I'm like, I watched your video of what all you had, and I'm like, yeah, he got a good haul this weekend.
Right. I'm like, what happened? I mean, what do you guys want? I mean, one week it's beautiful, next week it's nothing.
Right.
But
that's a hard one. Yeah.
April, I just think it was
the weekend. Yeah.
But the thing is, though, Derek, is that you and Rebecca both say, usually towards the end, that if there's something specific you guys want to see at one of these auctions, just let us know. Shoot us a message.
Right. Yep. And we don't get anything, so we're just going on a whim.
Right.
So hopefully this one that's in the chat with us is going to be good enough to come and do it next weekend, next Monday.
She looks amazing.
I don't care if you're sitting in that bed and Tommy's doing the selling, as long as you're here with us, because I already have you guys scheduled.
I know. it is so weird how things go.
Yep.
You know, it really does. And it's like I'm not used to having just my laptop. Everything is so blurry. I don't know. But this last couple months, I mean, it's been crazy. I've had the polyp removed.
Yep.
Which is an in and out thing. Didn't have to worry about that one. Then the laceration to the eye, the cornea.
Yep.
The 2 lacerations to the cornea. And then I finally get healed from that. Just have to worry about the light sensitivity thing and the motion sickness, and then bam.
Yep.
My gallbladder, or my
spleen.
I want to call it my gallbladder so bad, and I haven't had that sucker in a lot longer. Almost 11 years.
Yeah. Yeah, spleen wants
That
stuff.
got taken out right after Jazzy was born. And then they were asking me questions. I remember this one question they asked me, "Are you pregnant by chance?" I'm like, "No, I'm just fat." Like,
I love that when they ask me that question. I'm always like, if I'm pregnant, I'm gonna have to answer to my husband for some things because I don't think that's possible.
yeah, I don't think it's possible for me either, since I don't even have half the parts for it anyway.
Exactly. I had a complete hysterectomy. I better not be pregnant.
It'd be like, how did
You'd be a
that
rich
happen?
woman.
Yeah.
Oh, I got mad one time because I was billed for there was 2 tests I was billed for one time, and one of them was a pregnancy test. And I got a thing back saying I had a pregnancy test and I had high blood pressure. So this is what I called the woman. It was a Friday. I was being real nice. I said, okay. I said, number one, I got somebody's wrong paperwork. Because I said, something ain't right. And she looked it up. Well, it shows you had to be checked for high blood pressure and that you were done a blood work for a pregnancy test. All right. I've done customer service, so, I reined it in. I said, number one, I don't have high blood pressure, never have. Number two, the same place that I'm being billed from had me do a complete hysterectomy 5 years ago. So either there is a pregnant woman with high blood pressure out there that don't know she's pregnant. Or something's wrong. I said, so did they not take all of my parts out? And she just died laughing. I said, it is Friday. I said, you got to laugh sometimes. I said, you just got to laugh. I said, because I need the money. If I'm pregnant, then somebody messed up big time and I'm going to get the money off of it.
Yeah.
Enough to get a nanny because I wouldn't want to raise another baby.
Oh, for heaven's sake. No, after having my grandson that's not verbal, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'd be sitting there going, how am I going to do this? I'll be an 85-year-old graduated. My kid graduated.
Right.
I will not lie. I was worried because I didn't have my what at the time. And it was like a year almost that I had not had a period. And I dreamed I was pregnant. Monday morning, my butt was at the doctor's office. I said, you need, I had a dream I was pregnant. And I was 45. I said, it's been 10 years. And I said, no. I mean, that was terrifying because, no. I was glad that, so she checked everything and she said, no, you're not pregnant. I said, well, thank goodness. But it was just getting that time that I think I had some, cysts on my ovaries and stuff. That's why they had to take all the stuff out.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
And then my floor manager, he come by one day and he said, because, I had my lap band first and then 2 months later, the complete hysterectomy. And I mean, I dropped 100 pounds real quick. Yeah. Anyway, I come back from my hysterectomy, which I was out for about a week. So he walks by and he said, well, Miss Darlene, have you been gone? You just got back, didn't you? I said, yeah. He said, well, are you all right? Or what did you have done? And I looked at him. I said, I had all my lady parts scooped out. And he looked so funny. He was the black man, and I swear, he hated asking me anything because he knew I'd just tell him.
Yeah.
But he,
Uh-huh.
okay, Miss Orlean. Okay, I'm glad you're back to work. I said, I am too.
Look
Yeah.
at this one. She's got real food in front of her now.
Yeah, some real food.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to the soda.
Is that a cheeseburger?
Ugh. No,
Is it a?
it's a hamburger.
That's great. That's a hamburger, though.
It's better than a veggie burger.
Wait, I didn't know they gave hamburgers in the hospital.
Hell yeah.
I didn't either. I'm just trying to grab my sodas.
Nah, hell yeah. I had especially when I was in rehab, every day I made sure, because I had arguments where they gave me 2 grilled cheese one day, and they were so hard I threw them up against my wall and they broke.
Oh my goodness.
So I went downstairs and I'm sitting there going, okay, here's the deal, guys. I need to talk to the dietitian who's in charge down here. And I says, you're damn near going to make my food the right way. I said, you're talking to a former executive chef. And if you guys can't make a simple grilled cheese, then you guys suck.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You know what?
Can't make
being in and out of the hospital with my mom has so many diet restrictions.
Yep.
No sodium, diabetic, and all this kind of stuff.
Mhm.
So, yeah, none of her. All I wanted when I woke up from hysterectomy, I didn't even have my eyes open yet, and I hear the person next to me, somebody in the same room, they're just they're hurting, and I'm laying there and I have my eyes squished, and they were saying, Miss Crawley, are you all right? Are you all right? And I'm like, did they do it? Did they do it? She said, yes, ma'am, you're through. We're just wanting to make sure you're all right. And I said,
with this tray.
oh, sure.
Let's not leave over on that side for now. I didn't eat anything yet, but
We're going to get you back to the room. So, yes, I woke up wanting talking.
That's kind of rough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thirsty and hungry at the moment.
So you want me to just leave it here and then?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the first thing I usually do when I wake up. Like, get me some Diet Coke or coffee, one or the other.
Well, I had my coffee this morning. That was a very interesting experience.
Oh boy.
And then I got myself a 7 or Sprite.
Yep.
Yay.
Hey, Sprite Man's not in the chat.
I'm not a sponsor of the Sprite.
Yep. No, for a while there I had
Coca-Cola.
Were you in the chats when we used to have a troll Sprite Man 1, 2, 3? No.
I was in the chats where we were holding up different cereals. And
Oh, yeah.
Pat was being silly, being our spokesman or something. Yeah.
Well, Pat was in rare form last night. Oh my God.
See what?
He was in rare form last night.
Mm-hmm.
Rare form?
Yeah, he bought Sue Ann a necklace that Rebecca was selling, and he sent me $3 to help pay for somebody else's thing, and I'm like, whoa.
That sounds about right. What I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the side of Pat that I know. Being an angel.
Yeah.
One of Charlie's angels that I know.
Right.
Not a lot of people. He doesn't show that side to people very often. And Pat, I know you're gonna watch. You should.
He bought something last night too. Bought a couple of things last night.
Yeah.
That's
He
awesome.
told me, Destiny, that you couldn't add to the Charlie's Angels. So, when you added me to your chat.
Well, there was no redhead in Charlie's Angels.
Destiny
We have
redheaded.
our own version, thank you.
What's that?
So we have our own version, thank you. I am the only one. Derek, I'm an Irish twin American blonde.
Yep.
Give me a break here. I fit in.
Yeah.
Well, look,
Destiny, do you know how long Kimmy's camping for?
She's back already. I told you she already PM'd me already.
Where's she been this morning?
Probably unpacking and getting everything straightened out because the kids are home now. So.
Oh, that's true.
I just got asked.
I forget what that's like to have kids home from school.
I just got asked from Joy. Be the Difference Clothing.
Yep.
Pick, what outfit are you gonna wear now that you can wear real clothes? I told Tommy to bring my 3X loose-fitting army pants and one of his big old shirts that I can put on that has a pocket on this side.
Right.
But I can put this thing.
Yeah, the monitor. Yep.
So I don't have to have it rubbing against my belly.
Yeah.
and I mean, now Destiny did share with me, and you guys, I counted 25 staples, and I know that just as much that I could see, there was 25 staples, and from having staples across my neck, I think I had counted 10 when I look back at some of my pictures. Woo, it's gonna hurt her to cough. It's gonna hurt to sneeze.
Yeah.
So, continuous prayers for Destiny.
Yep.
For sure. That's what you need to get some cool socks from Joy at Be the Difference Clothing and one of those shirts that has some wisecrack on it to be wearing around the hospital rings while you're getting better.
I should call Tommy and tell him to bring the nice Sikkes shirt.
Yeah.
It's a shirt. It's funny.
Yeah.
I didn't get it for the longest time. Tommy had to explain it. But it is a pink shirt that has 2 ticks on the front, and it says "nice ticks." And I didn't get it. I thought it was really talking about ticks.
That's hilarious.
That's a Tommy thing.
It's hilarious.
On the shirt.
It's only hilarious if you're not down here in the South and never had Lyme disease.
That's true.
Yeah.
I had Keevan had one crawling on him, a tiny one, and I'm like, oh my gosh, give it here, and I'll take it in there and flush it.
Well, it was funny because I was watching RVA Flips this morning, waiting for a phone call, and I was watching Justin, and Justin goes, "Yeah, they're planning on doing like America now that he came back from Germany." He says he wants to go to he wants to go to the different states, and he says one of the states he doesn't want to go to is Alabama. I started laughing. I said, "So does that knock Rhode Island off too? That you don't even want to hit my state?" And he didn't say anything, so I know. I think he was like, "Do I really want to say anything?" But he goes, the first state he said he didn't want to hit was Alabama.
Why? I mean, Alabama.
Yep.
He must be wanting to find some rednecks that know how to, and I don't mean that in a derogatory. If you're a redneck and in Alabama, I'm married to one too, so don't get offended. Darlene B is bad. But anyway, is he wanting to go catfish noodling?
I know what? You want to know the sad part is? Even though I'm a Yankee, I'm a redneck at heart.
That was my first thought of you. It sure was NASCAR man. That was my first thought, but you
will never catch me noodling. Thank you. And if y'all don't know what that is,
I don't.
Look it up.
No. Yeah, look it up.
Look it up.
It's not nasty. It's not a nasty term.
No, it's not.
It's just something. No, I can remember.
Do it. Oh, hold on, guys.
It's almost like going. Yeah.
Crazy.
Wait, is that?
She had a phone call coming in.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was her or me.
No. So it's almost like going. I know Traci and Darlene. I know you guys will remember this, but we're gonna go down to the river to watch the submarine races.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Fishing for catfish with your bare hands?
Yeah, sticking your
Yeah.
hand in holes.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know?
not this girl.
Number one, there's water moccasins. Number two, there are huge snapping turtles in the South.
Yep.
Huge. I've caught a few.
Well, did you hear what John Nevermore Antiques? You hear what happened to him the other day?
No, what?
He was cutting his backyard, and a copperhead. He ran over a copperhead.
See, now my husband is a snake hunter, and we just haven't got to go in a long time.
Yep.
But he would catch our first date. He caught a copperhead.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful. But when it comes to rattlesnakes, I mean, he's caught so many rattlesnakes.
Rattlesnake is so good when you cook it the right way.
And so, but we were on the backwaters. That's what they call it. You know, the big river.
Yep.
And we were two groups of us in boats, and we looked over, and there was a bank, and in that bank was this hollowed out like a little cave looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
There was the biggest snake I have ever in my life seen, and it was the dull army green color. So that is the color of water moccasins.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
As big as my arm. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
It made me never. Well, and we didn't have, we didn't have the phones back then that you could flip open and take pictures.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I mean, just imagine living in the Amazon with the anacondas.
Oh,
No.
Go back to
No.
I think I'm gonna have to.
But
I can't even handle the little gardener steaks or whatever the heck they're
Really?
called.
Well, I like snakes.
Yeah.
I'm not a snake person. I'm not an amphibian person of any kind.
Hey!
Aw. Sweet baby.
This is my granddaughter. This is Dorothea. Say hi, baby.
Dorothea, you're so pretty.
Are you shy? You look like your grandmama.
She looks like she's tired.
Yeah, she's been up pretty early.
Yeah.
She is beautiful,
Do you
Geanna.
take naps? Do you take naps? Does your grandmama make you take naps? Does she know what naps are?
Yes, she does. Do you take naps?
She don't know what to say. All these people are just looking at her.
All right. Let's get down. Let's get down now, please.
She's so cute.
What a sweet baby.
Did Grandpa go to sleep? He did. Well, I guess it's my turn to take over on watching her. Grandpa fell asleep.
Okie doke. Well, it's kind of it's almost 20 to 2 already. Holy moly.
All right, tell him bye. No, you don't want to? Not today? Okay. She usually gets on here and just jabbers with Kelly all the time. All right. Well, we'll see you guys.
Bye, Geanna. Bye, Dorothea.
But yeah, so just try to call the company, call the number again. Still getting the voicemail.
Oy vey.
Yep, that's all right.
What I don't get is why do they do stuff like this to people that they know have stuff going on, that stress is just going to exasperate stuff going on in your life, you know? Let's just cause more stress, please.
Right. Look at this one. We got two Darlenes on the channel.
All right. Can you guys? I'm trying to get mine back up.
You got to get.
hear you now.
There you go. Now you're fine. You're still.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're choppy.
It might take
Geanna
a minute.
Geanna didn't shut herself down right either.
Okay.
So,
Am I still choppy?
yes, you're pixelated.
A bit.
Yeah. So, but you know what? Hey, I made the effort to make the calls. You know, now it's on them. They don't call me back, I'm going down there. So
Yeah, for sure.
But that's all right. I'm trying to call the insight to the my ceramics to see if my stuff's done, so I can do a video of that. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Can't wait to see that stuff.
Yeah. I've been waiting for that. I called the doctors this morning because I'm still waiting for the MRI. I'm like, this is,
Oy vey.
And you don't need the stress. You don't need that stress,
Nope.
Derek.
Nope. Not at all.
You don't need the stress. I am going to have to look up to see how to do what I want to do on this.
Now I know that the biggest snake I've seen here is a razorback. A racer. Sorry, a racer.
A blue racer?
Yeah.
Or black. Blue?
Blue with the red stripe down the back.
Uh-huh.
Those are bad. Those are bad. We used to work in an antique shop on the weekends for flea markets and yard sales, and I went into a trash barrel, and because the guy that owned it had floodlights. They were stacked in this, and I went in and I went to grab the last one, and I looked in, and I'm like, something's not right with this. That's not a floodlight.
Oh my goodness.
And I looked in, and I went, nope. And I grabbed the package, I shook it, and this thing came out. I mean, it had to be 3-4 feet long. And thank God it was in a big barrel, because it just kept on just zipping around the barrel.
Yeah.
Trying to jump out, and I'm sitting there going, if I get hit with this thing's I'm gonna cut its head off, and I'm gonna kill it. And of course, the owner was like, no, you can't kill it. You can't kill it. You can't do this. Can't do that. No. So I ran across the street. There was a farm that was across the street with a barrel, and I just chucked it and let it fly in the air into the woods across the street.
Yeah.
It looked like it was in Harry Potter, the way the snake just flew in the air.
Yeah.
So
that's funny.
Yeah, it was like, he's like, what the heck happened? Did you get me the floodlight? I'm like, I got your floodlight now, but he says, why? I had to go across the street. That was the lady I told you about. She smoked a lot, and she only had two teeth left, and she was talking to a guy about a piece of furniture, and all she did was she went, and this is what it cost, and the tooth went flying out, hit the guy in the back of the neck, and hit the ground. So I kicked it underneath the carpet, because the guy didn't know what hit him. I said, "Oh, don't worry about it." I said, "There's a bug flying around here."
Oh my gosh!
Because I'll be right back.
Yep. Traci. I was
funny.
dying. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And
I would have been rolling on the ground.
Yeah, she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, "Don't you feel you have your freaking tooth missing?" Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it was funny. The place was crazy. I mean, the owner had it, and she had a boyfriend that kept on getting drunk every night, so we had to make sure that he was home. And
Jeez, yeah.
I used to drive the truck to go. We had a 27-foot like a rider truck that we used to use to go back and forth to pick up stuff from people's houses and everything. And of course, he couldn't do anything because he lost his license. So I had to drive the truck the whole time. So I had to make sure it was registered. I had to make sure it was insured. Make sure the brakes were done. And the lady was paying me. This is because I just wanted a little extra money, and she would let me sell stuff there. and she was paying me $20 for the day. And I'm like, you know what? I can't be doing this for $20 a day. But why I didn't tell her was every time I sold something, she's like, oh, you have to give me a cut for letting me. I'm like, what? So I would make like $150 on the stuff that I would bring there, and not even like, yep, no, that's my money, yo. But so I mean, I was working on boats. I was working on antiques, stripping furniture. I bought a Honda ATV off this guy. Right off the back of the truck. It had everything legit, so I rolled it down. I bought it for $20. I took it all apart, stripped it down, cleaned it all up, repainted the whole thing, cleaned up the tires. Went across the street because there was a Yamaha dealership across the street. Got a brake clutch that I needed, and I sold it for $350 the next day. And he was like, how the heck did you do that? And I'm like, because I know how to work on stuff. So started laughing. He goes, well, I need you to get this boat fixed. I fixed the motor and I got everything all done. See you later. Sold the boat for $7,000. You know, it wasn't my money, but I was like, damn, I got the thing sold though. But there was so much stuff that used to come into that place. I'd be walking up, or I'd go. They'd be like, "Oh, this lady wants us to come and look at this house." I'm like, "Okay." We'd go into the house, and I'd be like, "Yeah." And the lady that owned the place loved her Vaseline glass, her carnival glass, and all that. So she'd be going crazy at that stuff, and I'm like, "All right, do you have any boys or any girls or anything, or your husband collect anything when he was alive?" Oh yeah, go down in the basement. I'll go downstairs in the basement. I'll be like, all right, give you $20 for everything in the basement. Okay. Trains and toys, and that's what really got me going. Like, yeah. Because a lot of that stuff wasn't seen. So it'd be like, okay. And that's when I was living at a house, so my whole basement was starting to get full. Right. I mean, I had
like Todd's.
Yeah, exactly. I had a bar downstairs. I had a surround sound system downstairs. My computer was downstairs. We had an air hockey table that the kids would play on. And I had all my Hot Wheels like all across all the walls. I have to find the pictures because I had all pictures of all that. And everybody's like, oh my God, that's crazy how you used to have it. I'm like, yeah. That's when I was working and I had money and we had a house. So my whole garage was full with NASCAR pictures all over the walls. My mom's like, why did you do that? I'm like, why did you do that? I says, this is my garage. This is not your house. This is my garage. I'm doing what I want to do to it.
And we've all had, and then we all have to learn, we've all, I think, had to learn, any of us on disability and or having to cut back. We've all had to learn that you can let go of this stuff because, you don't have a choice, and you have to prioritize, okay, and it's hard. It is hard to lose things that you work for.
Right.
And
this is telephone day on the.
It is.
I always get my phone going off in the middle of my lives. Now this is it followed me here.
We got all the phones going off here.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, sheesh. I'm waiting for mine to go off now. That's the next thing.
Other than when my son called, though, so far it's just been like
telemarketers.
Yeah, nothing important.
I hate that. But there's a good movie on TV right now. Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian.
Oh,
yeah.
Do what, honey?
What did you say, Darlene?
I was listening to, what did you say, Destiny?
I said I love those movies.
Yeah, they're great.
The Night at the Museum movies, those were good.
Yeah. I think this is of course it's number 2. It's a good one. Number 3 was okay. They did a third. I don't know if everybody remembers that one. But
Yeah, I like the first and second one.
yeah. So
Especially with the monkey.
the
Well, the
capuchin,
monkey, he's hysterical.
the capuchin.
What are you doing to the monkey?
I like the Easter Island. I like the Easter Island. You want some gum gum dum dum?
Oh yeah.
From my dum dum.
Yeah.
From my dum dum.
From a dum dum.
Well, the movie on before this was the Angry Birds movie. So
The what? Angry Birds?
yeah, yeah, that's kind of dumb, I think. But
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have to show some puppy love to my puppy love so she don't tear nothing up. She had done. I brought her blanket in here so she could be with me, and without me knowing it, she drug it back in there, and she was standing at my front door. I'm like, good girl. I'm just glad that she kept standing there and didn't do anything. So anyway, thank you guys for taking part. And Destiny, I love you, my sweet angel.
Mwah! Love you. Love everybody.
Love
Love everybody.
all right.
And to everybody in the chat, love you. Don't get too hot. Darlene B, don't do too much. I love you guys.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.